So I'm with my kids, my wife, a couple of my employees, and our team here in Cabo San Lucas. We just got off of a conference of 35,000 people and just got off the biggest real estate year I've ever had. We did almost $400 million of transactions last year. So look, 20 years old, let me tell you where I was. I was still in college. That was a mistake for me. Spent 5 years in college. I was in my second year of college. I was completely lost. I had lost my way. I had lost my purpose. I had lost any sense of myself. I was trying to get other people to like me. Lost the idea that my dreams could become true. I don't even think I knew what my dreams were anymore. I'd had a couple of really big losses in my life. I'd lost my dad when I was 10, and then lost my older brother when I was 20 years old. He was 25, and he was both of these guys were my role models. Let's see if I can get behind this so it's not so windy. And yeah, at 20 years old, I was in college but wasn't committed to college. I was borrowing money to go to college. I was using drugs and alcohol almost daily, probably daily, for sure daily. Skipping classes, no commitment. Fired from 5 or 6 jobs while I was going to college. Just making all the wrong decisions. Didn't know where I was going. Didn't have anybody to talk to, didn't have any mentors, didn't have a channel like this where I could go find somebody that would share their experiences. Didn't even know to ask the question, hey, what would you do? I didn't have anybody to ask. Hey, look, if you could go back 20 or 30 years, what would you ask your 20-year-old self? Or what would you tell? What would you do different, right? So let me tell you what I would do different, okay? First of all, you got to avoid the things that are not good for you. You're never going to come. We've been on vacation 2 weeks now. I was in Utah skiing with the kids. We go Utah, Deer Valley every year, ski. And then we came here just like, we didn't have this trip planned. So let's go down to Cabo. We were cold. One day it was 3 degrees, the next day it was 73 degrees. So we came down here. Why am I telling you that? When I was 25 years old, I turned my life around. I'm like, I gotta get this thing in order. I almost died multiple times between 20 and 25. Finally at 25 years old, I'm like, okay, I gotta turn this thing around for real now. And first thing I would tell you, 20-year-old Grant, dude, drugs, alcohol, I don't care what drug you think you're doing that's okay, Grant, I'm just giving this advice to myself. Leave all the drugs and the alcohol alone. They're a waste of time, energy. Contrary to what people say, they do not make you more creative. They basically waste time. Any creativity you have, you can find without the assistance of any drugs, any alcohol. Number two, you got to change your friends. Whoa. If you're friends, you need to make these people your friends. People that have time to get away, people that are working, people that are creating. Surround yourself with people that are doing things, that are seeking to be better. I was hanging around people that were destroying themselves every day. People that were criticizing others that were successful, that were wasting time. Beautiful rock. They weren't looking for anything except how everybody else was wrong, how they had been wronged. I know because I was doing this. Spent all my time talking about how the rich guy that had his kids in tennis classes and golf classes, and they had a boat and they went skiing, how he was such a prick. And when reality, sorry guys, didn't mean you to hear that. When in reality, she didn't hear that. When in reality, I should have been looking at what did this guy do to create a situation where he could pay for his kids to learn tennis, if they want to, golf, and skiing. I was asking the wrong questions. I would tell my 20-year-old self, change the questions you're asking. Change the way you look at things. Quit being so resentful and hateful. You know, get your game together, dude. Like, it doesn't matter that you lost your dad and you lost your brother and that you're hurt and you're angry. Get over it, man. And have something to look forward to. You know, the thing that's always interested me my whole life, and there's probably something for you. Love to know what it is in comments below. Is there something that your whole life you're like, dude, I've always wanted to do that? Real estate has always been one of those things for me. Okay? So the one other thing that I would tell my 20-year-old self, look, I own 7 businesses. And I would not tell the 20-year-old Grant to go get six businesses. I would tell him to learn everything he can about real estate. Everything. Real estate is the business that's allowed me to go on these magnificent trips that I'm taking my family on. I've been in business for myself for 30 years. Okay? 6 businesses combined do not allow me to go on these trips. It is the real estate by and of itself that's allowed me to take my wife and kids, employees, partners, friends on these magnificent trips. So I would tell the 20-year-old Grant, hey, learn everything you can about a particular specific type of real estate. Not all real estate, a specific real estate. There's a very, very specific real estate that for hundreds of years has allowed everyday people, everyday common people to create lifestyles that were mind-boggling. Yesterday we were on a yacht, okay, like out looking at whales. I've been gone for, 12 days now. My plane's sitting over here at Cabo San Lucas Airport. I was flying out this morning. Check this out. I was flying out this morning because I had this legal issue that I had to tend to, this business matter. Let me sit down. And it was in Miami. I'm in Cabo. Remember, I'm in Cabo. Called up my pilots and I said, hey, get ready. I got to fly to Miami tomorrow. We're going to fly to Miami and back in one day so I can handle this issue. There is no business that I have that has enough finances to fuel a plane up. First of all, to buy a plane. Second, to fuel a plane up, fly all the way over there by myself and back in the same day. So the real estate that you want to be invested in, 20-year-old Grant, you guys are listening to me, learn everything you can about income-producing real estate. Okay, 32 units and above. I write about this in my book, How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. I wrote this book because I know so many of you out there don't have the data, or not getting the right information because Wall Street is telling you to save your money. Wall Street and the banks are telling you to save your money, put your money in a retirement account, 401k, or a SEP program, or an IRA. Folks, these things are scams, okay? They're telling you to buy a house, spend 20 or 30 years there. Hey, Sabrina, spend 20 or 30 years there. It's a way to save money. It is a scam. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm begging you to figure this real estate thing out, Mr. 20-year-old Grant Cardone, okay? The only kind of real estate you want to invest in today is income-producing real estate, 32 units and above.